Hello, Pharmalife family.
Hello.
Hi.
You know,
She's family.
she's family.
Definitely.
This
She's
is
our
family.
chef.
And you know, Pharmalife family. And then we got our dogs here in the picture, though they're family too. There they are.
Are you family?
Family time. Um, you know, we've had so many amazing chefs that have come through here, and we have another one. So, Pharmalife family, meet our chef here, 2018-19 Pharmalife chef, Nikki Holiday. She is.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Now, Nikki has some a unique story,
She's
and so
Irish.
we're going to get into that. She's had quite a healing journey that I think will inspire a lot of people. So we want to share that out there in YouTube land. So, Nikki, you know, first of all, how did you get into this alternative healing?
Well, I've always been interested in my big passion for food, and then
Sure.
my dad would always cook at home, and I just loved eating, as most people do. But then when I went traveling, I found that people eating such different foods, and I got really into okay, well, what is this doing for me? And I had a few health issues, and then was like, okay, well, there's obviously a connection here with food and health. So I started studying nutritional therapy,
Nice.
and I always had skin issues and gut issues as well. So I went on a few different protocols, did a few detox diets and that, but like really
Nice.
kind of sorted myself out with my gut issues and healed my gut using the GAPS diet, the gut and psychology syndrome diet.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so that's kind of what my background would be, nutritional therapy, and then I went and did a chef school in California that was all based on like natural foods and healing like for alternative ingredients, so like
Right.
gluten-free and a lot of vegetarian and vegan food. So yeah, it's been a journey, quite a journey, and then
Yeah.
I ended up coming to Pharmalife. I'm so grateful that you guys hired me to be here, and I'm
Yeah.
absolutely loving it. I'm seeing a completely different way of healing, and just knowing that there's so many different ways to do it. But really, I have had the most amazing healing journey since I arrived here in May. And
Yeah, so we're going to touch upon that now. So yeah, we interview you, right? And it was a great interview, and Jody and I were like, let's hire her as our chef. And you come here, right? And you start seeing, we're doing fruits and greens pretty much, here. Sort of a cross between Doug Graham and Dr. Robert Morse. Herbs here that are grown here on the farm, and fruits, mono meal, really simple, right? And you start seeing guest healing.
yeah.
And
yeah.
then so you jump in and talk to us about your condition.
Yeah, so I've always, ever since I got tested, which was about 14 years ago, I had HPV virus, and I on and off had difficulty with cervical dysplasia, and I got treatment in the past, the LEX treatment or the LEAP treatment, where they scrape off some of your cervix to try and get rid of the cells.
Rough.
And yeah, it wasn't, I actually had two of them done in about 7 years ago, and I just really didn't want to go down that route again. And
Right.
I tried a lot of different things, and I knew that like if I boosted my immune system that I could possibly help heal the virus, but I never really was 100% dedicated to it. At home, I tried lots of different supplements, but nothing really worked to get rid of the virus. The cervical dysplasia kept on coming back again. So at this point, I was at a place where I refused the LEX treatment for the third time. Twice from the doctor. I said, no, I'm not. This time I'm not getting it done. I'm taking it to my own hands. I want to sort out my immune system, and I know I can get rid of this. They didn't really believe me, but
Yeah.
I kind of felt like if I came here and did put my 100% intention into it, that I'd be able to do it.
Well done.
Yeah. So.
And then what did you do? Talk to us. What was your protocol?
Well, when I got here, I was just gonna eat, healthy, and we have
Sure.
vegetarian diet here, and like a lot of fermented foods, and just generally a lot of greens and vegetables. But Brian turned around and was like, "Well, you're not gonna heal yourself eating that."
Yep. Yep. I can be a little intense, Pharmalife people. Sometimes people come out here, and if they want to heal, I'm like, well,
yeah, because I was
get her
eating
done.
a lot of fats and a lot of avocado and that, and generally I do think that fat is a good thing, but for me, I really wanted to give my body a chance to heal, so I wanted to give it a very light diet, so to cut out the fats and just make it really easy for my digestive system, so my body had a chance to actually heal.
The simple, the better.
for my immune system to be able to have the to put in the work to heal my virus.
Right. Everything
And-
being energy, right? So our philosophy here is the fruits and the greens require such the least digestive force. So now you've got freed up energy to heal all kinds of different conditions in the body.
Yeah. So it wasn't even just that. Like 2 weeks into doing this fruit and greens diet, I noticed that my ankle that I had
Yeah. That's
surgery on in January was like healed. I was able to go hiking for the first time in a year and a half.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, and then also I had back pain, which like disappeared completely when I was on the diet, and I was just like, whoa, this is powerful.
She's the bionic woman now.
Yeah, so it was amazing. I was inspired by many guests here and their
Many.
healing journeys. Like so many guests come here and heal doing a diet similar to this.
Yep.
And like autoimmune conditions especially, and it was just like, wow, this is incredible. I want to get in on this.
You were really hitting the antiviral stuff too. I
Yeah.
noticed like you had like mangosteen leaf. Like we have leaves on the farm. We have guanabana leaves from our trees. We have mangosteen leaves, and we have noni leaves. And those are, first of all the research has been done on them as far as attacking cancer cells, right?
Yeah.
But then also extremely antiviral. So you would do a juice, something like that, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, you gave me a lot of advice there as well, and I
Yeah.
did my own research on which herbs here on the farm that I could use in my juices, and there was the mangosteen leaves, the soursop or the guanabana leaves,
Yep.
the holy basil,
Very powerful.
the noni leaf, what else? So then, lots of turmeric,
So many, so much, right?
kale and cabbage, the cruciferous,
Right.
yeah. So there was a lot of really anti-cancerous, antiviral greens I was putting into my juice every day.
And you know, you're an inspiration, right? Because a lot of people out there, and this is a really cool story, because you've been with us from the June to September set, and then we take 2 6-week breaks, right? So we're on the 6-week break, and you go to the doctor and get tested. So talk to us a little bit about that. This is a very interesting story regarding Western medicine. I think you guys will like it.
I also just want to say that I did
Sure.
a few things internally as well. I use like lemongrass oil and lemon oil and cannabis oil
True.
directly on the cervix every evening. And also took a mushroom supplement, which was AHCC. It's meant to be a really strong immune support. So they were just a few extra things that I was doing as well as the diet.
Yeah, and you use
Yeah.
the sun.
Oh, the sun.
An avid vajazer. Now I'm a sun gazer, but she's a vajazer. And now what does that mean? Please, she's the pro.
Well, I mean, I didn't do it for any prolonged period of time because I'm pretty sure the area around there is pretty sensitive.
Right.
So it would just be maybe 5 minutes a day. I'd just get a bit of sun in the area, just a little
Sure.
bit of light, a bit of vitamin D, and yeah. So
I've
enjoyed it.
Yeah, absolutely. I have, for all the women out there, even men, think about, and this is just a hypothesis of mine. Obviously, there's other factors, but think about prostate cancer, testicular cancer, and any kind of vaginal problem or that area, cervical problem that anybody can have. Those areas are always dark. They're always dark. There's never, people don't take time to naked sunbathe or get in the sun, and get those private areas with the sun. And so those of you that may be out there that do have a problem like that, maybe, think about getting some sun, not a ton, right? If you start to feel like you're burning, stop. But a little bit of sun in those areas, I think, could go a long way as far as healing any condition in private areas.
Yeah, kind of felt liberating as well, just to get.
Yeah. Absolutely. Now let's talk about that. I think that's a pretty cool story because you were getting ready to come back and you had contacted us, right? So talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so when I went back, and I was pretty much 100% sure that I had cured my virus while I was here. And when I went to the doctor there, it was actually a nurse that I saw, and I got the camera, the colposcopy done, and she was like, "Oh, it doesn't look good. It looks worse, and you're going to have to get the treatment." And she told me in numerous ways, email, phone, in person, that I needed to get this treatment done. And I was absolutely gutted. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. And then I didn't want to get the treatment done. I was still like, no, I'm not getting it done. I'm going to go back to the farm and I'm going to work even harder and maybe go a slightly different route this time, but still keep up the healthy lifestyle. But yeah, most of my friends and family were not happy about the situation, and they really pressured me into getting the.
They wanted you to get the surgery again.
Yeah, they wanted me to get it again, and
you know, it's, you know, for those out there, families, right? We love families, right? Like,
Yeah.
we understand where you're coming from, and you were just worried about you.
Yeah.
They didn't want to see you get cancer and die, or, you know, whatever.
But I
So
mean,
we understand that.
I knew that it takes a long time for the cervical dysplasia to become cancer. So I knew I
Right.
had some more time. But, you know, other people hadn't researched as much as me, and were just worried that I'd, you know, come back with cancer. So,
Right.
I mean, I didn't want, it could have been, you know, stressful on me as well, being here and going, God, you know, I really have to do this now. And,
True.
and it would have been
Absolutely.
difficult for everyone else here as well.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
at the end of the day, I actually said, okay, look, for everyone's sake, I'm just going to get it done.
Yeah.
It's not it's not going to be the worst thing in the world if I do get it done. So I made a choice. And my body actually did also kind of give me a sign. I got some pain in the area when I was trying to make the decision. I thought, geez, if I go there and get this pain while I'm over there, I'm going to be a bit scared about that.
Well, there's a sign.
So
huh?
so then, but the funny thing is that when I went in to get the treatment done, I was sure I was going in to get it done.
Right.
And at that point, my results had come back from the HPV, and it was HPV 16 negative.
How about that, Pharmalife family?
HPV negative.
Yeah.
HPV negative. So Western medicine over in Ireland, they're basically misdiagnose you, right? Kinda. They're like,
Yeah.
all right, you're getting ready to go in and get
because
scraped.
The nurse had said,
Wow.
here's the area here, and you know it looks worse here. But then when the doctor actually looked at it, and he had seen the pictures of what that they
Incredible.
looked at a few weeks before that. But when he saw that I was HPV negative, he didn't really care about me anymore. He was like, "You're fine," because it's 90. I think it's 98% of cervical cancer is from HPV 16.
Right.
Yeah. So once I was negative in that, he didn't really care about it anymore. But he actually said, "Oh, your abnormality is like this little dot here. It's like a tiny dot."
Wow.
And that was it. So I don't know if the nurse got confused or what happened on that day, but like she made my life a hell by misreading
Wow.
what she saw that day. For 3 weeks, I was an emotional wreck about the whole thing.
Amazing.
And then once I got the I'm HPV free. Oh my God, the feeling was just so.
Yeah, it was amazing,
incredible.
right? What a release. I remember
Yeah.
when you emailed us, you know, or Facebooked us, and we were
Yeah,
like,
when
oh,
you
right, we
arrived,
felt so
yeah.
good for you. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you, and you're an inspiration. Because, you know, those of you out there, you know, many people believe, oh, I have this virus forever. You know, Western medicine says that, right? It says, well, that you have this forever. That's not true. You can get rid of viruses. You can get rid of herpes. You absolutely can.
Yeah.
I had herpes back in, you know, when I was younger. I completely got rid of the herpes virus.
Yeah.
I've had it tested negative. You had HPV. You've had it tested negative. Viruses that are out there,
14 years
get
as
rid
well.
of.
Yeah, 14 years I had it for, and 4 months it took me to get rid of it here.
All it takes is strengthening the immune system.
Yeah.
You got to get on a protocol. There's many different protocols that are out there, so you choose one, get disciplined, and you can heal it. And also, those of you out there that have gone to Western medicine and they want to do surgery, get a second opinion, right? Go see another doctor. Go see 3 doctors, you know, if financially you can do that. Because Western medicine can do 2 things. They're in the business of diagnosing and treating. And so they'll diagnose you or give you a drug, or they'll cut you open. That's all they do. They don't understand nutrition. They don't know natural healing. And so those of you that are out there, really think about it. If you're going to go the Western medicine route, maybe try the natural healing methods first. And then if it's really bad and you really feel strongly that you want to do the Western medicine, go for the Western medicine. But really try these protocols. I'm begging you.
I really
Please.
think as well, though, a good part of my protocol was less lowering my stress levels, and also
That too.
and also trying to quieten the mind. You know, we practice a lot of meditation here, and I really think that has helped.
And
You're
the
bringing
way-
those points up, you know, as you know, obviously we're going to focus more on this interview on the food. But yeah, I mean, maybe we'll do another one at some point, you know, where you have worked with the plant medicines. You know, you have been really working on quieting the mind, you know, emotions, releasing negative emotions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And these are all things that are part of holistic healing, mind, body, and spirit. And Nikki, you've done a great job with it. It's been awesome.
Well, thank you both for your support. You've been
Yeah.
amazing support. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Incredible.
And you know, Nikki's back in the beginning, right? So Nikki's our chef. So she's had this amazing healing here, but she's a great chef. And those of you out there that want some recipes from Nikki, where can they find you on the internet?
Yeah, I'm on NikkiHalliday.com.
That's spelled HALLIDY.
Yeah, and it's NICKY.
We'll put it
Yeah.
down below
Yeah.
there in the video. So it's NikkiHalliday.com, and she's getting ready to hit our retreat season. And I think it's going to be great. And thanks for being here.
Thank you. Yeah, and also myself and the yoga instructor here, we have a retreat
Ah.
happening in Ireland in May.
Yep.
If any of you are interested. And it's called Dancing with the Moon. We're going to
Very cool.
learn a lot about meditation, eat some really good food, and practice forgiveness and great gratitude techniques. And then also dance. We're going to have a cacao ceremony and have a dance. And it's for women. It's a women's gathering.
That's awesome. Dancing with
Yeah.
the Moon.
Yeah.
Excellent. And it's a weekend, right? It's like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
It is, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's pretty much full, isn't it already? I hear you guys talking about it.
Yeah.
Dang. So you better if you want to go to that, you better contact them quick. Reservations, there are limited spots. All right. We'll see you, Farm Life family.
Bye,
Love you.
family.
Bye. Hi, Nikki here. I just wanted to reach out and say that I want to inspire other women to help them to heal naturally as well. And if you check out my website, you can find out about my journey, and also on Instagram, where I am at Nikki Halliday Natural Chef. My whole story about what I did from day to day is on there, so I invite you to go in and have a look. Best of luck, guys. Okay, bye.